From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Evening Edition.
In San Francisco, I'm Brian Hackney.
And I'm Andrea Nakana. We begin tonight with efforts to draw new attention to an old issue, immigration reform.
This weekend, a group of North Bay immigrants and their allies have started out on a 3-day march to San Francisco, and John Ramos has their story.
Many of these people faced a long, arduous journey just to get to the United States, and now they're saying it's been an even longer journey to win the right to stay here.
In the late 1920s, the tired, poor, huddled masses of immigrants began arriving from Europe, fulfilling the promise inscribed on the Statue of Liberty. Those who lived here for 7 years became eligible to stay permanently. But in the 1980s, that door was slammed shut.
If we don't do something, no one's going to do it for us. If we need to walk 3 days for these Congress people to wake up, that's what we're going to do.
The march began Saturday in Petaluma in Sonoma County, and it won't end until they reach downtown San Francisco. About 100 people will take part in the 40-mile-long hike, and if the protest doesn't wake people up, the music might.
Is it difficult walking this much?
With the music following us, no. I like it. Our legs are kind of tired, but it's all right. It feels like you're part of a movement, which you are. And yeah, it's super fun.
But the cause couldn't be more serious. The protesters want Congress to pass H.R. 1511, known as the Registry Bill.
The Registry Bill, all it says is that if an undocumented person has lived in the U.S. for at least 7 years continuously, they may apply for legal permanent residency.
It's basically the same deal offered the Europeans, with an assurance that the applicants stay out of legal trouble while living here. Many have lived here for decades, and Dr. Chris Barker says he gained a lot of respect for them after working in an immigrant health clinic.
And I saw how hardworking the people were that came into the office. They didn't need a week off work. They needed me to get them better tomorrow so they could work the next day.
He says to him, the registry bill sounds like a good deal for the country.
Instead of standing in line 7 years ago, they've worked for 7 years and then getting in line. And I think it's okay.
After a brief break to eat, drink, and get out of the hot sun, the marchers continued on. And though the feet are getting pretty sore, Joseph Cervantes, who was born in the U.S., says he's walking for those who came before him.
I mean, it's hard, but I have a motivation, and I'm determined and focused. So, it's all worth it,
There are marches for immigration reform going on all over the country this week, but this is thought to be the longest. The immigrants in the North Bay and their allies want to prove that they have the commitment to continue the march to reform, no matter how far it takes them.
The marchers will stay overnight at a camp in Mill Valley. Then it's on to the Golden Gate Bridge, where they will meet up with more protesters. The final leg will be to walk to the Federal Building near San Francisco's Civic Center.
Now a live look over the Diablo Valley, which was one of the hot spots this weekend. But Darren says there's changes on the way.
Yeah, big cool down. In fact, by the time we get into much of the rest of this week, daytime highs, some of us will be as much as 20 degrees below where you were today. Just to set the stage, we're putting today behind us, at least from the official climatological standpoint. The numbers are in. What would average have been? You can pick it out here, and we're going to spotlight the hottest parts of the Bay: Antioch, Pleasanton, Concord, and Santa Rosa. Those are the averages. Let's switch so that we see where you actually came in, and there was a theme on here: 100. Not only for Santa Rosa, but Concord, Pleasanton, Antioch. You all did it at 100 degrees. That makes sense because it's the hottest part of the Bay. Let's kind of change our perspective a little bit, switch the dial, switch up the cities, and you can see how you did in places like Napa, Oakland, Hayward, and San Jose. Noticeably cooler, but still, the story is the same in terms of these are all 10 degrees above average for today. This was the peak. The numbers are going to start coming down, and we're going to look at a big cool down in the 7-day forecast. It's going to feel so much better for just about everybody. We also need to talk about air quality. Oakland, you are the one place right now that is reading moderate levels for air quality at this point. I'll show you what everybody's doing, and we'll see where the smoke's coming from and what it's likely going to do over the next few days as well. See you the full forecast in a bit, guys. Back to you.
A police department in crisis is struggling to fight sideshows. Take a look at the scene from early this morning. Crashes, injuries, and an SUV submerged in the water. Aftermath of following the Wildfires show at the Antioch Marina parking lot. And that marina is just a block away from the police department. Residents and business owners tell Dahlin they are fed up.
Hours after the sideshow, we can still smell the burnt rubber. In fact, there are tire marks all over this parking lot. A car submerged in the San Joaquin River, part of the sideshow. We'll come back to this shortly. Officers responded to multiple crashes involving cars leaving the sideshow and fleeing from Antioch police.
Not surprised, but sad.
Business owner Kathy Bunton says sideshows happen at the Antioch Marina parking lot almost every weekend. The latest happened Sunday around 3 in the morning.
It's frustrating, hopeless in a lot of aspects because we don't know, what we can do. We've gone to our leaders, we've gone to, and nothing gets done.
Investigators say this white car plowed into this black car at a high speed. The white car also sheared off a fire hydrant. Paramedics transported the innocent female driver in the black car to the hospital. Police say this is the driver of the white car. He was arrested after being treated. They believe he was one of at least 50 cars that were spending donuts in the parking lot. Officers say this SUV also took part before it crashed into a water main in front of the harbor master's office, causing water to shoot into the air. The SUV also struck a large concrete garbage can. The driver ran away. Police also found a Suburban in the river at the end of a dock. They believe someone drove it into the river after the sideshow. Unclear if it was stolen. Workers towed the SUV out. No body inside.
Something's got to be done because it's like, businesses like mine and Smith's Landing, it just can't go on like that. People don't feel comfortable coming down.
I feel sorry for Smith's Landing. It's a nice restaurant, but, things like this will make us not want to come down here anymore.
They say drivers and spectators don't care. The police department is a block away.
This is almost a badge of honor for people to be able to do this directly in front of the police department.
The city recently added these speed bumps in the parking lot, but not very effective. Councilman Mike Barbanica is talking to city staff about adding other rubber barriers to prevent sideshows. He's also asking the city to request help from the CHP and the Alameda County Sheriff's Department. They don't have enough patrol officers.
If you look at a 7-beat system with 31 officers assigned to patrol for a 24/7 operation, the math does not add up.
Kathy hopes help comes soon.
Maybe getting a gate like at the Richmond Marina where you have to pay to get in.
There's already a law that fines drivers and impounds their cars. Now Antioch is looking at a new city ordinance that would cite spectators.
Caltrans crews are making progress on their pavement repair project in Contra Costa County. It's along eastbound 80 in Hercules. Traffic being detoured starting at the State Route 4 interchange in that town.
What this project does is actually redoing the highway, the number 2, number 3 lanes in the center. It's making it much smoother, replacing the concrete and making it much safer for all the motorists. Closure ends tomorrow at 5 in the morning. Eastbound 80 will also be closed on August 18th. More closures are scheduled throughout September. A group of state lawmakers are raising concerns over a bill that looks to increase tolls on many of the bridges in the Bay Area, saying it would unfairly impact mostly lower-income residents. The toll increases would float public transportation services like BART. Local state Senator Scott Wiener, sponsor of the bill, says without more of your money, the transit systems could hit a fiscal cliff. But skeptics of the plan say raising tolls would hurt low-income commuters who have to drive. An analysis of bridge toll users show that close to 60% of drivers come from just 3 East Bay counties, Alameda, Contra Costa, and Solano. Many of them commute into the city because they cannot afford to live here. Several lawmakers sent a letter to the governor voicing their concerns over the proposed toll hike. They say that it would disproportionately affect low-income drivers who are already struggling to afford the current toll price, and that it does not offer long-term solutions. The bill was passed by the Senate earlier this year, and it's making its way through the Democratic-controlled Assembly.
To the peninsula now, where a program is making sure pets are getting the health care they need at no cost. A free pop-up vet clinic was put together by the Street Dog Coalition. The nonprofit provides basic veterinary care for people who are unable to afford it for their pets or are unhoused. We spoke to one pet owner who has been bringing her dogs for the past 2 years.
This is my third dog. My other two dogs, I don't know what I would do without them, actually. Can't afford to go take them to, the vet. And, unless there's an emergency.
The Street Dog Coalition offers basic care for pets like vaccines, heartworm tests, flea and tick medicine, wellness exams, and nail trimming. Scorching temperatures and strong winds have been fueling wildfires across Europe. In Italy's island of Sardinia, more than 600 residents were evacuated after a fire broke out. Firefighters have been battling the blaze with the help of water scooper planes. The flames have burned thousands of acres.
Meanwhile, in Spain, drone video shows the devastating aftermath of a wildfire that burned through Catalonia. You can see homes surrounded by scorched hills and fields. That fire began on Friday. It left many residents there without power and electricity and burned over 1,400 acres.
Good night.